On today's podcast, we'll have guest Jerry Abraham discussing the student town hall meeting to be held next week. But first, we wanted to remind all students to get your applications turned in to join the peer advisor team. This is a great opportunity for you to gain some leadership experience, but also to welcome new students and help welcome them into the UTHSCSA culture. Deadlines are coming up, the first one beginning next Monday, February 13th for the School of Medicine, and all other schools through February, March, and April. Please visit our website at www.uthsca.edu/studentlife to get more information and also to get your application. Turn in yours today in the Office of Student Life or at missouric@uthsca.edu.
And welcome back to the newest edition of our podcast. We have Jerry Abraham here, who's the co-chair of the Student Concerns Committee, and we're going to talk about the Student Town Hall coming up next week. Before we talk about the Town Hall, Jerry, tell us a little bit about the Student Concerns Committee, how it got formulated, and why.
Sure. Thank you for having me on, Jeff. Back in October, we wanted to create an opportunity for students to give feedback to the school. It seemed like there really wasn't a formalized opportunity for that. So we created the Student Concerns Committee as a way for the SGA to solicit information on a more regular basis and to have a formal process for processing that information, disseminating it, and utilizing it so that students felt that their concerns truly were being addressed.
Okay. And so you created a survey to get kind of, I guess, a baseline of the campus climate.
Sure. Back in November, we submitted the survey, distributed it to all students. We solicited everybody's participation. We had every dean send out the survey to all the students. It was sent to all the students via the university. We ended up with 414 students participating, which was,
good.
I thought, really exciting. And there were lots of comments about all sorts of concerns that they had or experiences they had at the university and ways in which we can improve it. The survey asked students what their best experiences on campus were, what did they struggle the most with, what are some of the suggestions that they have for improving the student experience at UTHSCA.
And it was pretty comprehensive, from the offices and the services they use to, I mean, maybe even housing. You talked about housing or bike paths and those kinds of things. So we got a really kind of global perspective of what the students are experiencing here.
By the end of the survey, we had covered over 80 to 90 topics that students would encounter during their time at UTHSCA, from dining to parking, student health insurance, academic concerns. So it was broad sweeping, and it was a great opportunity to really evaluate each element that affects a student's experience at UTHSCA.
Good. And on a side note, we hope to keep doing this on an annual basis, so we can keep seeing how we're progressing through those things. But so now you have this data, and we're going to take this to a town hall and present it to everyone.
That's right. So just going back to your last comment, the SGA, we're going to present a resolution asking that every year Student Life, along with SGA, does this annual exercise of soliciting students' concerns, as well as creating a permanent committee and also having an annual town hall. So that would be a really neat way to keep this sustainable and ongoing.
Exactly.
On February 15th, we will have this first student town hall, and our goal is to take back to the student body exactly what they said to us. Is this what you said? We're listening. And then provide an open forum for dialogue, increased feedback, additional comments. We're also excited that decision makers from across the services on campus will also be participating and present, so that we can engage in a constructive dialogue about ways that we can improve the student experience.
Right, and the other offices have been open to hear this feedback, which I think is a positive note. So the quick rundown is February 15th, noon to 12:50. So hopefully you have a lunch period that day. And it'll be in the MS2 lecture hall, which is the subway side of the commons area. So it's, I guess, as central as we can be on this campus. Any other details I'm leaving out?
No, I'm just really excited. We hope to see as many students as possible at this event. It'll be a great opportunity. I know that we don't get to interact much with students from different schools, so this will be an opportunity to meet students from other programs. We think this is a great opportunity for the SGA.
And I will say, as a student, it's important for you to be there, because if not a lot of students show up, the message gets lost, or the concern or the urgency of the message gets lost. So please do what you can do to be there. We like for everyone to show up. So we'll see everyone next week.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jerry.
Cheers.